Week 31 of the tag vlog begins now. Honestly, we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the tag vlog goals and what you guys want from this little series.
Only for you.
Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Gaming. Today we had the tag vlog week 31. Now, honestly, I want to start off by saying, guys, let me know what you want to see from this series. I know it doesn't get many views. I know it doesn't have its niche or its bracket, just kind of me talking to you while having goals to try to aim for. But let me know what else you would like to see, guys, added to this. Now, I do want to say a lot of changes are going on in the channel. Rules for almost every series is getting slightly shifted, trying to make them less complex, more comfortable feeling. I think I literally just tried to combine the words less and comfortable in the same one by trying to say less complex and more comfortable. I tried to combine all four words and it didn't make sense. I'm thinking a lot about this channel growth, and especially with the new monetization changes. There's a lot in this channel, myself, how I film, that I'm working on, and things that are frustrating me. Like, I have my setup right over here for recording videos, and I have lights that I can't, LED panel lights I can't, because of spacing and stuff. I don't have big box lights or stuff. I don't know how to diffuse them. I'm going to start looking up other methods because I thought I had a nice method. I tried diffuser paper. Before that I tried parchment paper. I tried a various number of things, and it doesn't diffuse the light enough because it's still getting massive glare on card games. And if you see card games and pack openings and duels with glare, it's kind of annoying not to be able to see the cards. And we all who play card games online or have during COVID know that feeling of frustration when the opponent or yourself has a card that's covered in glare and you're trying to move it around to find the spot where the glare doesn't hit it. Thankfully, I have a current setup that works, but it's not what I'd want enough for it to operate as. So I'm not happy with the current level it's at, and I want to improve it. And so there's a lot of stuff going on besides that, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector's Journey. A lot of the extra stuff is getting picked off and pulled off from it. As you saw recently, the box battles are no longer the Collector's Journey box battles. They're just box battles. But while everything open still counts towards the Collector's Journey, things are getting the Collector's Journey label ripped from it to free up space in the titles. I'm thinking about changing the titles, changing out how I do thumbnails, changing out visuals at times. Not my logo. I quite like the logo. Just a lot of stuff like that. I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, guys, and all the while, Collector's Journey, a bunch of the mystery packs have added stuff that I wasn't ready for, so I've been making a massive list. There's a bunch of paperwork over here that I'm going through every list to make sure I can figure out what size binder I need, because I use kind of two different binders for the Collector's Journey. For the smaller, there's 180 card or 180 card for play sets, so it's 180 play sets. And then there's one of like 220 or 230, something like that. And so it allows me to try to put sets like the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which has like over the 180. I think it has like 192 or something. It cannot fit in one small binder, but it can fit into one large binder. So I've been looking through all the sets, looking at, what products cost, what singles cost, judging what cards I have from those sets, even if I don't have binders yet. And there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets and products and stuff that the Collector's Journey is going to get expensive. But I also want to make sure I rework the rules so they're simplified. There's not all these extra little Collector's Journey box battle, face off, blah, 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 blah. And I narrow it down and I focus my series into rules that aren't complex. And I'm really trying to change how I operate, who I am, and I'm trying to take this seriously, how I can improve seriously, and I'm trying constantly new things in videos, different angles of cameras, and sometimes it doesn't work out. I know with here's a little piece of a little hint in the in the pack a day shorts. I tried to hang up this at a different angle, And partway through filming, I didn't realize it turned. And so when I was opening packs, I still was doing it like it was aimed downward, but because it was sideways, I realized in some of the early shorts, the card was like off to the side a little bit. I was like, I didn't notice this editing, but I don't want to skip the whole box. And so it's like I like noticed, and it kind of, I self-adjusted somehow and kind of didn't in times, and it's made them a mess, but I don't want to ditch them. And because I use a built-in OBS short vertical film thing, I have it preset up, and it's just like, oh, okay, I need to make sure the camera goes like this. I need to, I was learning stuff. And so as I learn stuff, I get excited. I also come across solutions. I just can't seem to figure out a good way to solve it. Things like the glare. But yeah, guys, I am trying to improve this channel. I'm trying to think of a lot of ways to improve myself, improve how these videos go, and of course, any constructive feedback is welcome. But we know one thing that can improve this, and that's completing tag vlog goals. So let's talk about those, guys. So short-term goals. These are 0 to 6 month long goals. We're actually very much nearing the point where most of these should be done. But illness and everything for losing weight, you can't work out when you're sick. Medicine that makes you gain weight and everything, and all this stuff, and stuff happens in life. So I'm not too worried about that. Find another job. That's completely out of my control. Getting sick was completely out of my control. So these two that are unmarked, even though we're approaching that 6 month bracket, I'm not too concerned about the timeline here. So find another job. Obviously, I'm completely reworking my resume. But yeah, I'm not happy where I'm at professionally in my life. If I could do YouTube full time and work nonstop on that, I would. But obviously, I would have to grow first and would have to get an audience big enough to make money out of it. And that's not an option right now, obviously. Upload a video, include shorts every day for a month, 30 days, done. Upload a video, excluding shorts every day for a week, 7 days, done. Get to 240 pounds, I was sick, I had medicine that made me gain weight. I'm starting to lose weight, but 240 is still a little bit off, and I have a lot of work I do stationary, and it's hard to sometimes record pack openings, work on rule changes, or think about graphics that I want to change or how I want to change, or some of the videos I can watch to try to improve or look at other people's content to draw inspiration from, not steal, draw inspiration from, I can do while working out. But some of the things like reworking rules, looking up Yu-Gi-Oh sets for the collector's journey, copying down product sizes, the binder size, estimating costs, and all the stuff I'm doing behind the scenes, you get stationary quite a lot. And then after all that, I find myself sometimes sitting to just watch anime, and should probably work out as I watch anime. But yeah, get to 240 pounds. I'm working on it, but I know I can be doing a little bit more. But I also know that work and a lot of other stuff is stationary as well. So stream 10 different times, done. YouTube, this belongs to Crossflux. Play 10 different games on stream, 10 out of 10. Did that, guys, accomplished it. Patreon, plus 50 subs, get to 182 subs. 182 out of 182, done. That belonged to Urza on Patreon. If you're interested in joining Patreon, links are in the description below, guys. Obviously, every penny that goes into that automatically goes back into here. Like, Urza's money has been used to upgrade stuff, like for the setup, better camera, better green screen, finding out how to diffuse the light is something I need to do. But yeah, any of that money will obviously go back to help purchases. Obviously, most of the purchases I make are also using mostly my money. But yeah, any money from Patreon or anything like that, or when we unlock monetization, goes back into the channel until the channel's at a point enough where I don't need to worry about constant upgrades. But yeah, medium-term goals, 6 to 12-month long goals, guys. Unlock community tabs. Still scared the shit out of me when I'm streaming. I'll say it every time. Upload a video, including shorts every day for 2 months, 60 days, done. Upload a video, excluding shorts every day for 2 weeks, 14 days, done. Get to 220 pounds, and we'll focus on 240 for right now. Don't look too far ahead. Find a girlfriend. I know I get pessimistic and negative about this, and it's mostly a self-joke within my group that I hang out with. I've dated multiple people, multiple girls, but not at the same time. I'm not that skilled. I'm not an anime protagonist with a harem. I asked a friend, they put it here, and I think the tough thing is I can't find someone to match me and who I am. Of course, physical attraction obviously has to play a part, but interests. I'm such a big gamer, anime fan, cosplayer, stuff like that. I could not date someone I wasn't able to cuddle up and watch anime with. And that seems very far and few to find single, especially at my age. I'm like 900 years old or something. I'm super old. Yeah, this one I'm pretty much giving up on. YouTube, played 22 games on stream. We're at 11 out of 20. This belongs to Crossflux. Now, I do want to say the stream's coming up this weekend, which we'll talk about a bit. I do have some games set aside to play. Now, will I play all of them all the way through? Will I play a little bit, cut off, go to the next game? I don't know how exactly I want to do this yet, but we're so close to getting that one done that 9 more games. If I look over at my other computer screen really quick, and I actually look at what games I have that I haven't touched on stream, we obviously have game number 3, Hypercharge Unboxed. Let me see, what else do I have? Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2, Payday 2, Plasmophobia, Fall Guys, and 2 other things that I think I'll be able to do on there. But yeah, that's, 7 right there. That brings us within 2. So yeah, I think we could get this easily up to 18. Maybe not this weekend, maybe next weekend, counting the 2 weekends. But yeah, this is something that's getting really close and seems very possible to do. And for a 6 to 12 month long goal, we're approaching the 6 months, but getting this done early before that is massive. But played 20 different games on stream, totally doable. Get to 500 subs, we're at 272 out of 500. Now in July, I am going to be making a massive push for kind of setting a 500 sub goal all across this channel. It's going to be mentioned more, but I want to get my last few videos I have kind of pending to wrap up, as well as I want to get into kind of look at how the shorts for the pack-a-day are doing and improve on that. And yeah, the other series I'm working on are obviously all coming back. Every series is coming back. But yeah, that 500 sub push, definitely kind of big starting next month in July, guys. But yeah, Patreon belongs to Urza, YouTube belongs to Crossflex now. Long-term goals. These are 12 plus month-long goals, so this can take over a year. Hire an editor. I can cheese this. I didn't say hire an editor permanently or hire an editor full-time. Just hire an editor. So I could cheese this out by hiring an editor to edit one of the videos. Make it a big, grand video, Unlock YouTube monetization. Unlocking YouTube monetization is something that thankfully has gotten easier because of YouTube's changes. They realized that smaller channels, not only could they make money, not only could YouTube themselves and Google make money by allowing more super chats and stuff, by having people with a community that may have 1 or 2 people occasionally give them during streams and whatnot, but it also is a way to, combat Twitch and their poor changes they made. And there's a lot of people at Twitch who want to leave, but essentially don't want to go to Kick because it's run by a gambling company, and I get a bad feeling about Kick, guys. So yeah, that's just me. So they're looking at YouTube, and monetization is now easier to unlock for a lot of the stuff for the entry level. So if your fan base follows you over here, or if you're already here and you have a small enough fan base where you can get that monetization, you can start streaming here and start making some of that revenue back already from the get-go early on. And I think it's a smart change, but it also is a big helpful change for this channel, this series, and this goal in particular. Upload a video including shorts every day for 6 months, 180 days, done. Upload a video excluding shorts every day for 4 weeks, 28 days, done. Get to 200 pounds, we're focused on 240, let's not look ahead. Go to a physical Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon event, most likely will be Digimon. I have a locals. I just need to wait to get a good enough camera that when I can record on the go, I feel happy about the quality. Patreon, that belongs to Smog UKA, the YouTube one. Patreon belongs to Urza. Collab with a YouTuber has 5k plus subs. That's a collab on my channel and their channel. I could probably easily do a collab on my channel. I bet I could easily, if I sold my moral short, reached out to a 5k plus YouTuber and said, hey, if I pay you for your time, would you come on What the Sets? I don't want to do that. I don't want someone more short. I want someone who 5K plus subs sees me, sees the content making, sees the person I am, and says, I want to work with them. And I want that to be a mutual thing. This could take a long time to complete. It is a 12 plus month long goal. It's supposed to take over a year. And yeah, guys, I honestly am going to try to aim to do this as we get more challenges done and as we're getting most of them wrapped up. But I also want it to be a mutual respect thing. I know that's kind of selfish when I could easily cheese this, like the hire the editor. But the hired editor I've made, and I want to respect Urza, who's my only Patreon member. I want to constantly thank them, and I want to live up to that expectation they set. Let's go to stream announcements. Friday, June 23rd, Saturday, June 24th, and Sunday, June 25th, all 1 p.m. PST here on YouTube. I will be streaming. I do want to also announce I will be streaming random times at night. There's some times where it's, 10, 11, midnight here, PST, and I just feel like playing a game. And I think I may just start randomly streaming it. So I don't know when exactly the first one will be. It will be all about how I feel. But honestly, guys, I'm super excited about that. So, look out for those. If I'm online, come chat, come hang out. Just be playing games. But guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this. If you do watch it, let me know what you would like to see on this channel, what improvements you would like to see to this series and others. And I just want to thank you guys. Till next time, tack out.